What this tells me in context is there is a power struggle going on within the UN. This explains why we ran into sources in Mekelle who told us about UN senior officials interfering with national exams and coordinating with the TPLF.
Burkina Faso has taken their quest for total freedom and liberation one step further. They have decided to unchain themselves from the colonial shackle, and they are doing everything possible to make sure that they can finally get the freedom and liberty they deserve. So they have decided to kick out the senior UN official in Burkina Faso. Watch this clip.
Barbara Manzi is a top UN official, and she was told to leave Burkina Faso immediately. And for them to make that kind of decision, it makes us believe that they have found something on, because this is not the first time a country has kicked out a UN official. And my country, Ethiopia, is one example, and that one, it even leaked that UN officials were even allegedly supporting the rebel group in our country when everything was going down, when the war broke out.
It's what they want in headquarters, and it's what Dr. Tedros and others like him have succeeded in getting his fellow Undersecretaries General to agree to, that the UN in Addis is compromised. Let's have senior coordinators in Tigray who report directly to New York and Geneva and Rome.
What this tells me in context is there is a power struggle going on within the UN. This explains why we ran into sources in Mekelle who told us about UN senior officials interfering with national exams and coordinating with the TPLF. So this is part of that puzzle. There's a power struggle going on with the UN in terms of how you guys can do your jobs. Yeah. Is that fair?
That is absolutely correct.
You see, sometimes these officials, especially from the UN, will be in a country and they will not be doing what they are supposed to be doing, allegedly involving in extra activities. They will be there, instead of doing what they were supposed to be doing, they will get themselves into so many different activities that are not even related to what they are supposed to be doing in a particular country. So we do not know for sure what the Burkina Faso authorities discover about this lady and that the reason why they were kicking her out. But we know that she must have done something, or she must have been involved in something that the Burkina Faso authorities found unwanted or found unpleasant, and that is why they made her a persona non grata. So I also saw this article online that I wish to share a few lines with you guys. So let's see. Burkina Faso military government, in a statement on Friday, ordered senior United Nations official Barbara Menzi to leave the country immediately without giving a reason. When contacted, a government spokesperson did not immediately say why it had labeled Menzi, the UN's resident coordinator in Burkina Faso, as persona non grata, and demanded that she leave on Friday. A spokesperson at the UN headquarters did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Burkina Faso, one of the world's poorest countries, has been in a grip of a conflict in which armed groups have killed thousands of civilians and created one of the continent's fastest growing humanitarian crises. Nearly 2 million people have been displaced and reside in makeshift camps, many run by United Nations, that dot the arid countryside. The violence, which has rambled on for about 7 years, has been focused in the north and east, crippling local economies, causing mass hunger, and restricting access to aid organizations. The UN has provided some essential services, including supplying food for thousands of malnourished children. Menzi, who has experience in humanitarianism activities in developing countries, was appointed to the post in Burkina Faso last year. So they are asking her to leave. And for the Burkina Faso government to make this kind of big decision, it means that they have found something. They knew she was into something. Because if not, they wouldn't have decided to ask her to leave. Because she was, at least she is supposed to be doing something great for the people in Burkina Faso. And the conflict in Burkina Faso has gotten to this level because French couldn't do what they were supposed to do. The French were in the country for years, all in the name of fighting and bringing peace. But what did they do for many years? They were unable to bring any peace to Burkina Faso. Not just Burkina Faso, but many other French-speaking countries in Africa. They are all suffering. I do believe it's high time we Africans take our destiny into our own hands. We most of the times think that outsiders will come to help us. Outsiders are there to help us, but they are not. They are just fighting for their own interest. So we also must be looking after ourselves. My brothers and sisters, what do you think about this move by Burkina Faso to kick out this UN official from the country? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we like hearing what you have to say. So thank you very much for watching this video, and like always, see you in the next one.